But like I said, this is quite a convenient little spot here, and I can get a small shelter like this fits in this space here quite nicely. I better put some more. I don't know if I need more water for the dogs, so I'm going to put more water out. I'm going to put the food out for the dogs. They can have that. This gas here, this is an epi gas. That probably goes back to my Duke of Edinburgh days. I found it when I had to clear Mum and Dad's house out, and I went up into the loft. And it's a real shame I threw away my my Peapod tent from Ultimate Equipment, because I bought that in the late 80s, and I used it like 3 times, once. I think I used it once for a few nights with a friend back in the 80s, and I think I chucked it out like 5 or 6 years ago, because it never crossed my mind that I might want to do a video with it. It's so stupid. I should have kept it. I really regret doing that. I mean, it was heavy. It was like 2, because I have sort of checked the specs. It's like 2.5 kilograms. So it was quite heavy, but it would have been fun to have done, you know, done a camp in that. Anyway, I found this gas up in the loft. So this is probably 30 or 40. So this is Tony's over 30-year-old gas. Tony's 30-year-old gas. Oh, Bella, what's she going to? There's nothing around here. I think there is some. I think there's some bunny action. I think I saw a bunny come out and run back over there, so there's probably some bunnies around. I don't think there's anything else. Like I said, there have been cows, because there is some cow stuff, but it's quite old, so I don't think they're going to be around. They're not going to be around today. Oh yeah, Ray. All right. Oh, you know, I'm not playing sticks with you. No, I'm not playing sticks. But I will give you your food. So let's do food, dog food, and then we need to get that chicken on, and we'll get that cooking. I brought oil. I thought for a minute I forgot the oil, but I brought the oil there. I didn't bother decanting it. The pack was already very, very heavy, so I thought, well, I'm not going to worry about sticking in a thing of oil. I need a cup of tea. My mouth is gumming up. I was thinking of Gangs of New York, when Daniel Day-Lewis says to what's his name, you got your mouth full of cummy juice. I'd be so lucky, wouldn't I? Yeah, I don't think it's worth all the hassle now. It's to stick with you bloody dogs, I think. Not like that. Rephrase that. Rephrase that quickly. Oh, Lissy. Oh. Anyway, we've got to make a tea. We've got to make a tea and then get the chicken on. We got to get chicken on. You want chicken? Let's feed the dogs. Ooh. So what I do when I feed the doggy doos is I take my bag of food and I see the have you come over for your food? Alright, there's some for you. Alright, there's some for you. And then there's some for you. Behind you. You go and find it. And scatter it. Just scatter it about a bit. Make them work for it a little bit. There's someone in the comment section saying, Tony, we're going to throw your food at you. Other people ought to do this more, really, because it does make them, you know, have to look for it and, you know, and find it. Oh, Lizzie. Well, make sure you eat your bits there, little Lizzie. All right, so we've got chicken. I must admit, I'm looking forward to this. I haven't done this for ages, so that's what I say. I might get on to MSR and see whether they'll, because if they could send me out a thing for the MSR, I might be tempted to sell the jet boil. So that's water. Right, so we've got onion, so we've got the salsa sauce. So we'll have to, it's the only problem with being on a slope, everything runs off the slope. So we've got a pepper. And of course I've only got my small knife. So that's I brought that wind shirt. That's my, I don't know why because when I can't do anything there because the door's completely wrong. So it's going to be a case of having to cook, you know, here. It's a shame that they didn't put the door on this side, on that side. So the door on, because at least with the scarp, tarp tent scarp, they put the doors on the same side but opposite each other. So at least if you are you sleep awkwardly like I do, you know, at least you can get one side or the other. But anyway, it is what it is. We're just going to use it. I'll just use this tonight. Like I say, my friend lent it to me ages ago and I just haven't got round to using it. But we are going to use it tonight. And then I'll, next time I see him, I was going to give it back to him when I met him the other week. But then I thought, well, I still haven't used that tent. And then I thought, well, I know, one way that I might be able to use it is if I come up Cheddar and use it up here. So that's what we're doing. I think this video is just going to be talking like this. And one or two of you will enjoy watching, and that's fine. Right, so we can put that there. So we're going to have to do cooking and cutting basically with that. the one time I could be Rambo with my Rambo knife, and I put it out, and then I just put it back. I thought, no, I don't need it. I mean, to be fair, I'll manage with that, but it would have been nice to have been Rambo for 5 minutes. So it's 20 past 6, it's 25 past 6. So we've been here 2 hours, 2.5 hours I've been here now, nearly. It's crazy, I don't know where the time goes. Where the hell does time go? It just flies by. It's like 1 minute, yeah. It's like 1 minute, yeah. It's like 1 minute, yeah. 20, and then it's like literally the next minute you're 54. I don't know, it's crazy. At least two carers now have asked how old I am, and when I said I'm 54, they're like gobsmacked. I think they think I was in my 40s, so I don't feel like I'm in my 40s, but I still obviously have youthful, good looks. Well, that's a pain. That canister that's 30 years old, the valve broke on it. It didn't work. I attached it to the, you can see that it's gone icy. I tried to attach the Jetboil to it, but the Jetboil did not work at all. So I tried it's just lucky. It is so lucky that at the last minute I added in the Pocket Rocket Deluxe and my Fire Maple stove. The only reason that I added them in is I was thinking, if I'm doing cooking, a second pot might be handy, and so from that I added it in, and just luckily I put in a cartridge, a small cartridge with a bit of gas in it, and I don't know, there's enough for a few teas, but it's not, there isn't much in there, so that is a little bit of a pain, because all the gas from that is gone. And the stupid thing is, I put the Pocket Rocket on it, and it worked. It lit and worked fine. And then I took the Pocket Rocket off, put the Jetboil back on again to try it, and that's when it just went push, and there's something. And the gas just shot out of it, so I had to chuck it on the ground. There's no flames, so, you know, there's no fire or anything, but it just, if I'd have known it was going to fail, then I would have kept the Pocket Rocket on it. So anyway, so we're not now going to have, there's not enough gas in there. I'm not risking, if I would have brought another, a big one like that one, then I would have done my chicken thing, but I'm not going to be able to do that now. I think the chicken will be okay. It's been in the freezer and then the fridge, so it'll be okay, and I'm going home tomorrow, so it's just as well. Yeah, that's a bit of a pain, because now I've just got, I can't do my poor Messner cooking now. I must have upset someone and got some bad karma somewhere. Anyway, so we're not going to be doing that. I was rather looking forward. to that. Anyway, we're going to make tea. So I think what I'm going to, so basically then I've got soup, so I can have soup, I can have tea, There's actually another good reason why meths is good for a long distance walk, because unless you stand on it, spill it, which you shouldn't be doing, it literally can't fail. Mind you, that gas canister, as I say, is a 30-year-old gas canister, so they don't last. They don't make them like they used to. But it literally just, gas just started coming out. I will admit I did pick it up and try to screw the Pocket Rocket on, but gas was just, of course it's cold and my fingers were starting to get, and I thought, no, I can't be freezing my fingers on escaping gas, so I gave up on that idea very quickly. So we've got tea, and I think this powdered milk is starting to, I think that powdered milk is starting to go too. Oh well. Like I said, it's just a one night out, and my plan tomorrow was not to rush back in the morning, but if the tea's horrible, there's probably more in there than I'm giving credit to, and of course with the Pocket Rocket Deluxe it is quite economical. But I won't make another tea for a while. I mean, to be fair, it's coming up to 7 o'clock anyway. Oh, anyway. So I don't need another tea. I did bring this thing again, so we can, and I've brought my X-Pad mat, my old one. I got a feeling actually that it's failed, and I've just kept it. But I think it blows up. I just don't think that it holds. I don't think the baffles are good on it. But I'll have a look at it. So we've got that. We've got the power bank, which has got 100% in it, so that's working. I think this is going to be one of those camps where nothing quite goes right. I think tortillas are quite tasty when you don't have anything with them. They're super soft and flexible. Super soft and flexible. So that I'll open that and have a munch on one of those. Now breeze is picking up a bit. All right, well, let's try pumping. Ooh. Let's see. Whoa, go back. Go on, go back. Where did I put my pumper? Oh, there it is. Oh. Alright, so it's made its funny noise. So we've got deflate and inflate. Put that there. It made its noise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Oh. Let's get the timer going. Oh right, this is, oh it stopped. It stopped. It started off, I was thinking, wow, this is going to pump it up. Oh, this is really, assuming it doesn't stop. Oh God. This is, I'm not quite sure why the other one took so long, but look at that. Oh, you can't see it. Look at that. That's really giving it a bit of old pump action. And it's not stopping either. I haven't bothered timing it because it's clearly quite quick. It was Jake or someone who mentioned something about opening the valve on the thermarest, and if we do that, maybe that's why that was so slow, because this is like Superman speed. I mean, this is nearly done. I mean, that really just didn't take long at all. Oh, and then I think you do have to. It does start to deflate quickly because I think it is pushing the thing in. So I think once it's got to its desired thing, then you probably do need to pull it out. You probably need to pull out. Bloody hell. So yeah, so I think you've got to pull out, but that's I thought for a minute I could feel a leak, but hopefully not. And then a couple more. Alright, oh, and that's okay, look. It's not, so fingers crossed, it's okay. It's the wrong way round, but that doesn't matter. Not going to worry about that. So that was really quick. I mean, that must have been in like within a couple of minutes, because that was quick. So I think that maybe if you're doing the thermarest, maybe open the valve. We'll have to try that, because pumping air into this and into a thermarest, it can't be any different. It must be to do with that valve. So that's a hot tip. And that pump action, you can't see the numbers, but 98%. So it used 2% to do pump action. But it probably would have done it at 1%, but I messed it up. So it used about 1 or 2% of a 10,000 power bank thing. Oh, I think it's raining. Maybe it's a good job that the gas canister failed, because we would have been outside right now getting wet making chicken. So There you see. The sun shines on the righteous. Obviously God obviously knew that the rain was due, and in order to keep me dry and out of the rain, God thought better that we fail the canister so that Tony goes hungry for the night, but that he doesn't get rained upon. I don't think it's going to be much of a shower though. It's not even supposed to rain. Oh dear me. I'll have to try that. I'll have to try this jet boil at home on another canister and see whether it was that canister that it didn't like, or whether it, it's literally. But I tried this on that small gas. So I tried this on this gas and it didn't work on that either. So it really, it really is good. It really is good that I put the Pocket Rocket in. That was so lucky, because that would have failed, and then I wouldn't have had tea. I would have had nothing, and that would have been a disaster. Anyone that knows me would have known that would have been a catastrophe. Oh dear, that is annoying though. Anyway, these things are sent to try us. No point in crying to Mummy about it. I mean, Mummy never listens anyway. Oh, Lizzie. Oh. So sweet. Oh, Bella. Right, I think oh no, we're going to have to stay under cover for a minute, because I think we are going to get a little shower. And that milk is not good. I think that milk it's milk powder, but I think, oh well. We can probably make the occasional tea. I can make black tea. I think I'll have to drink. To be honest, I think rather than using that, I think because that really isn't so good, that I think I'll make. But I'm not even eating yet. Can't eat now. Can't eat, won't eat. Can't eat, won't eat. I think I'll bring the pack in just in case that rain comes to anything else, because it's definitely a little shower now. I'm not really I don't really bother about things whether they're upside down or something, but I think that is going to bother me a bit with the head the wrong end. Oh my god, there's a hole there. Oh god. You dogs, you're going to have to be okay out here. I think I'm gonna open some bread. I mean, I'm not going to. To be honest, I'm not going. I'm not going to take the dogs all the way down and back. But to be honest, I could almost walk down to. I could almost walk down into Cheddar and get some fish and chips. I don't want to. Oh God. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, highly recommend this. Dry fajita bread. Oh well. Go back. Go back. Yeah. Oh well. Right. You know. Just a little evening update. So it's 8 o'clock, and I nearly went down to Cheddar to get some fish and chips, but to be honest, I'm really not that hungry, and I had quite a decent breakfast, and I had a big round of sandwiches before before coming out here, and that bread stuff, I've had about 3 or 4 pieces of it, with nothing on it, and to be fair, it's really not that bad. It's certainly edible, with nothing on it. So I've just had that. I haven't bothered. I didn't bother going down into Cheddar. I'm really not that bothered. There's a little bit of rain coming through over there. I'll keep an eye on it. It's not supposed to rain much, but it is kind of coming this way, so I just want to make sure that it doesn't come in this area here, because I've opened the front up completely, because it's just easier that way. I really don't know how much gas is left in there. I really don't think it's very much. So I think what I do is I'll just suffer and just have water tonight. And even if I had tea, the powdered milk is no good. So I think I'm just well off just having some water, and that will do. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm only local. It really doesn't matter. It would be very annoying if I was out for several days. But yeah, we're only out literally tonight and then heading back tomorrow. It really was because my house sitter was due to do this week. So she was going to do Monday to Thursday or Friday, but as I say, because she was miserable and unhappy about turning a light off for my dad, and oh, I don't know. Anyway, some people, that's probably why, because I criticised her, that's probably why my gas cartridge failed. But it does seem a bit pathetic, really. But anyway, yeah, so I really don't know how much gas is in there, so I'm not going to risk it tonight. You know, it's already 8 o'clock. I'll have water, and then you know, I'm sure there's enough in there for a couple of teas and some breakfast, but so I can have the porridge. Hopefully, I'm sure there's enough for porridge and tea. And there's probably more, and there probably is more than that, but I'm not sure. I won't risk it. It's not essential. I'm not going to suffer because of it. So I've got snack bars, and so yeah. So anyway, we've got the X-Pad mat. This is my very old Sin mat. And yes, it's working fine. So this is comfy, and then I've just chucked everything around. It's the usual. Like I said, I was going to do a meal, something a little bit different, but such is life. Such is life. Anyway, we will catch up in the morning, if not later on. And if you're interested in just completely ad hoc, random camping things of a middle-aged old fat, you know, waffling away, doing sweet FA, out camping, making a twat of himself, then you're in the right place. Like and subscribe. Otherwise, bugger off and watch someone else. I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks very much, everybody.